If you don't believe you can get jacked at 13, watch this. This was me after turning 13. I went from that to this in less than 9 months, all with just bodyweight training. Even though I was pretty inconsistent with my training at the time, I still managed to build around 5 kilograms of muscle without ever bulking. And I only started implementing leg training recently, so my legs throughout the transformation didn't really grow much. It was mainly my upper body that got bigger. Okay, now seeing the transformation, you must be asking yourself, how did this 13-year-old achieve this in less than a year? I prioritized the training style known as circuit training. Now, the way circuit training works is simply training different muscle groups back to back with little rest. Me, for example, after I do a set of pull-ups, instead of resting 3 minutes doing nothing in the time period, I'd do a set of push-ups, followed by a set of chin-ups, and then at the end, followed by a set of dips. And in between all those sets, I would rest a maximum amount of 30 seconds. And after doing all these 4 exercises, that would conclude one single circuit set. I would usually aim for around 4 total circuit sets a session. By doing this, you maximize the number of sets you do while also heavily reducing the amount of time spent resting without compromising the quality of your reps. You may have noticed that these 4 exercises target different muscle groups, with pull-ups targeting the lats, dips targeting the triceps, lower chest, and front delts, chin-ups targeting the biceps and forearms, and push-ups targeting the middle and upper chest. Now, the great thing about calisthenics is that you're able to build the majority of your upper body's muscles with just 4 bodyweight exercises. Even smaller muscle groups like the forearms or abs both get indirectly worked when performing the pull-up or chin-up. Now, if you feel that certain muscle groups that aren't directly worked in this workout program are lacking, feel free to add in your own to balance things out. Keep in mind that this way of training is very intensive, so depending on your strength levels, you should start off with a number of circuit sets you're comfortable doing, and then over time increase the reps, total sets, or reduce the rest time in between them in order to progressively stimulate and overload your muscles to get stronger. When I first got introduced to this routine, I could already do around 8 relatively clean pull-ups. If you aren't here yet, I recommend you focus on easier progressions such as the Australian push-up or bench dip and progress from there. Whilst this was a great routine that built me a solid foundation, I later on switched to a different training style that got me some crazy results. I'll talk about that in depth in a different video and explain why I believe it to be the best training style for calisthenics, so definitely stay tuned. With all that out of the way, you may be wondering, could I do the same? Before I answer your question, let me preference this. It really all comes down to your age, genetics, and when you hit puberty. To put it simply, the younger you are, the less likely you are to have the ability to build muscle, since the necessary hormones only end up getting produced in high levels after puberty. But don't let that discourage you and stop you from working out. You should still try and build up that discipline, get stronger, and tone your muscle, so when you do hit puberty, you're gonna get big real fast. So, to end of the video, work hard, get good at staying consistent, and sooner or later you're gonna achieve that dream physique or that goal that you're chasing after, I promise you. Keep grinding.